I'm not going to put my phone out right now to look at the score on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb for the live action How to Train Your Dragon. And I want you to know this one thing. Disney, take freaking points of this goddamn movie. This was a better movie than I've ever seen Disney would never do. Absolutely would never freaking do. How to Train Your Dragon, this is what Disney should be doing. Shot from shot to freaking shot. Unfreaking believable. If the House of Mouse can't do better to remake their own movies that are already good, or can't bother to remake movies that were bad or could improve, then you can tell that's a bad sign. You can really freaking tell that is a bad sign that a movie that's not Disney, that's actually doing a better job than Disney wish it could. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry, people. I'm just like, all this stuff, all these remakes we've gotten from Disney, all these remakes we have gotten over the last few years, that's not Disney, that is Disney. I'm just like, I can't take this anymore. Like, Disney, I'm just sick and tired of all the remakes. Sequels, I can't really say so, but that's a different topic for right now. But How to Train Your Dragon, live action. I'm only looking at the frickin' box office thing for this film. That's all. It did way better. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but I like this movie better than anything that's been Disney. Give one thing some credit. There are, like I said, there are 3 Disney films I think did a better job. And don't worry, I'm not going to include Lilo and Stitch. I'm talking about the top 3 that did a better job. So Cruella will not be on the list because that's a film I guess I could count that. But let's worry about the top 3 that I think did a good job casting the people who they cast. One of those live action Disney films that I am going to mention: Snow White, Jungle Book, and Aladdin. Now I know you're probably saying, do you still hate the live action Lion King? Oh, hell yeah! I hate the live action Lion King. Both that and Mufasa. And I'm sorry to tell you, no, nothing will make me like the live action Lion King. Nothing will 100% will not make me like the live action Lion King. And nothing will 100% will not make me like the live action Lion King, period. I don't care what Rotten Tomatoes says. I don't care what IMDb says. This is my own opinion. The live action Lion King is the worst damn thing, one of the worst damn things I have seen in my entire life. But why Cinderella, and why Jungle Book, and why Aladdin? Oh gee, how can I say this? Because you have freaking people in the goddamn movie! And now, let's go into How to Train Your Dragon. Now, most majority, you got the dragons. You got Toothless, you got the alpha dragon that they fight in the end. But here, watching this, yes, it's a shot-from-shot remake, but I'm sorry. The actor that they chose for Hiccup did an incredible job playing Hiccup. I'm not kidding. 100% did a very good job playing this skinny, frail, timid, son of a Viking. We need more of, come on. This was better than anything that Disney has ever done. And this is not Disney. I'm aware of that. But I'm sorry. This is a better representation of doing a shot-for-shot remake than what they did in Lion King. Lion King, they pretty much were like, oh, did I, having emotions. Why would you, people just, and there was no effort in the live action Lion King. There was no effort. There was absolutely no emotion on any of these characters, probably Timon and Pumbaa. But as much as I look at Pumbaa, I understand that warthogs would kind of look like that. But the thing about, the reason why the animated Lion King is better, because it's a cartoon. And why you shouldn't have done a live action version of the Lion King? Because you have no live action people. It wouldn't make sense. Why would you, live action lions? Okay, that's good, but you gotta make them animated. Live action hyenas? That's good, but you gotta make them animated. A live action warthog and meerkat? You still gotta make that animated. If it's a cartoon, that works. If it's a cartoon. Because, heck, we know real life animals don't talk! But now, since I've done, good lord, am I drilling like crazy? I'm sorry to tell you guys, but reason why live action How to Train Your Dragon is good, because it takes a story, it takes live action elements, and make it good. You want to see a real life person ride a dragon, try to train a dragon to fly and ride it all over the whole entire, coast of Ireland or some parts of Ireland. I'll do my research on that, but all I just want to tell you, this was a better representation than Disney has ever done. Like I said, Cinderella, good. I actually didn't really hate that one. To tell you the truth, I actually think it was more close to the source material as possible, but yeah, they did do some changes, but the changes actually made sense. Now, you've seen the original Cinderella, the animated one. Did you get a lot of backstory about the prince? The prince have more than one line? And yet with Cinderella, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. That girl who plays Cinderella does an incredible job playing that character. And also, I'm gonna be honest with you. One of the stepsisters, mostly the one in the blue dress, the one who looks kind of too hot to be the thuggly stepsister. You know the one I'm talking about, the one who looks... Anyways, I'm getting off topic, but all I'm just trying to say is, now, why'd you like Jungle Book, the live-action Jon Favreau one? Well, tell you the truth, you had Mowgli in the movie. And all the other animals and characters are all CG representations. That's good. But with freaking Aladdin, the only thing that should be CG, which I think they should tone down the CG a little bit more, is the genie. And that's basically it. You got most majority of Middle Eastern people doing like that's the one thing. Yes, the one thing about the animated Aladdin. Yes, you had some people Actually, most majority of the Middle Eastern people were voiced by, what else can I really say, but most majority of white people. But heck, they do an incredible job, either way. But all I'm just saying, the reason why I like the live, I'm not going to say love, I like the live action How to Train Your Dragon, because you got characters who fit the description of the characters. You got the perfect actors to play rough nut, tough nut. The one character who's supposed to be Jonah Hill's character that he voices, but yeah, they do an incredible job with that. And a perfect person to play Astrus. Now, does she do an incredible job? Certain parts, yes. Some parts, a little flat. Just a little flat. And yes, you got Gerard Butler as the main character. You got you got majority of the, come on. And look at Toothless. Toothless looks like the damn character. Toothless looks like what he would look like in live action form. And they do an incredible job. A way much better job than Disney. I'm just sorry. Disney is just I'm not saying you have to change ethnicities or change certain type of race, but all you keep doing is just pissing people off, not getting the right characters. Now, I'm not saying it always has to be race. It doesn't always have to be, who you think is perfect or who you think would have been better. But I just think that's the real thing. I just think people are just getting sick of Disney. I'm happy that you want to get other ethnicities, like other races. Like, I can understand you want to get the perfect actor to play Snow White. Yes, I can understand that. I can understand why you have to get the perfect actor to play Ariel. Yes, I understand that. But I know I have talked enough shit about the live action Beauty and the Beast. I don't think it's because Emma Watson was chosen. She wasn't a good singer, but I'm sorry to tell you, she does look pretty in that yellow dress. Yeah, there's just two things I'm kind of disappointed about Cinderella and Belle. And it's gonna be something I think you guys are expecting me to say. Wear the gloves. Where are the gloves? Where's Cinderella's gloves? Where's Belle's gloves? So gloves are too sexy for some people? Really? So Faye Valentine not wearing the white boot shoes is too sexy. Okay. We have some weird stuff in Hollywood today. But either way, I understand some people are thinking, well, that's making them too sexy. You know why girls dress up as Cinderella, Belle, or even Elsa and Anna at cons? No matter what the con is, anime con or Comic Con. Because that fits the character in the animated movie. It's not about, it's making them too sexy. What's this making gloves make a woman sexy? That's what makes wait, now wearing gloves is now too sexy? I don't understand this, but what's my point? This guy, How to Train Your Dragon got the actors right. They got the characters right. Got the people who fit the description of the characters right. But is it better than the original one? No. And that's my statement. this may be a better movie. This may be a better live action movie. But, like I said about the animated ones and the live action ones, how I can separate them. The animated ones will always be great. You can always watch them streaming or Blu-ray or whatever you have. But all I'm just telling you, the live action ones will never be as good as the animated ones. They will never be as good. They will never be as greater. But all I'm just saying, this is why Disney needs to stop with the remakes. Because you're not doing a good job. There's not even that much of a fan base for the live action films. Now there could be, I could be wrong. Maybe there are some people who say, yay, bring more live action movies. We want more live action movies. And seeing the fact that Lilo and Stitch did so good. But don't forget, there's still people who say they hate Lilo and Stitch because of the ending. Yes. Now yes, Lilo and Stitch, I give it pros and cons. But that does not mean it's a great movie. It does not mean it's better than the original Lilo and Stitch. Now come on, now tell me if you guys don't find that scene where Nani is forcing Stitch to talk to her, and she's like,
talk! I know you can!
Okay.
I'm sorry, but yes, like I said, the animated one is better. That's it. But like I said, the live action one, live action How to Train Your Dragon, like I said, it's good. It is good. It's good. It's not great, but it's good. That's the best thing I can say about it. But for this, if I was to rank, I guess I can't rank it. I can just say it straight up. How to Train Your Dragon does better than what Disney has done to their live action, to the animated movies out of all. So yes, I know, but for How to Train Your Dragon, way better than what Disney has done. But either way, does not mean, hold on, relax, don't do more live action anything. Like anything. That's all. Sometimes when I say stuff, it winds up happening. Sometimes I wind up saying stuff intentionally, then it ends up happening. So either way, let's end it off with that. Because knowing Hollywood, if something is this successful, we're going to get more of these. God damn it, I said it. Anyways, Monday or Tuesday, you're going to get the Pocahontas video. Something about Pocahontas you'll get from me for those either of those 2 days when I work on them. But all I wanted to say is you have to go see the live action How to Train Your Dragon. That's all I can basically say. So with that being done and said, Vertical Spy, outro. And one last comment I want to mention. The person you see in the end of this video is the real Steve Blum. Voice of Spike, Tom, and many other voice acting characters he's done. So, definitely listen to him when he says, Steve?
Yo, Steve Bloom here, voice of Spike Spiegel. Remember to subscribe and get vertical.